I want to talk about Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim. A couple days ago, I made a video reviewing it, and I gave it a glowing review. It is such a fun movie. And I was shocked that no one's been talking about it. And in response to that, I got a few comments saying, well, the reason that no one's talking about it is because it has nothing to do with Lord of the Rings. Some people called it fan fiction. However, I would like to debunk this myth. Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim is actually based on an event in Middle-earth's history as written by J.R.R. Tolkien. A lot of people are familiar with the movies, The Lord of the Rings, as well as the 3 Hobbit movies, and everyone who knows Lord of the Rings knows it is based off a series of books. However, not as many people are aware that J.R.R. Tolkien started and his son finished a complete history of Middle-earth called the Silmarillion. In the Silmarillion, we basically get a bunch of short stories starting all the way at the creation of Middle-earth, leading up to the events right before The Hobbit. And one of these stories is called The Siege of Long Winter. It is the legend of the 9th King of Rohan, Helm Hammerhand, and how he protected his people through a siege during the Long Winter. Now, this is sounding a little bit like Game of Thrones. This was written way before. And this is what Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim is about. I think the reason people are latching onto this idea that it is not even a loose adaptation, but fan fiction, is because the movie War of the Rohirrim expands the character of Hera Hammerhand. In the original story, she is just an unnamed daughter of Helm. War of the Rohirrim not only gives her a name, but expands her and tells the story from her perspective. And I hear people crying, oh, it's woke, they're making it all about this woman who had no name in the original story. But this is what I have to say about that criticism. One, most of these people making that criticism haven't even seen the movie. It came out yesterday. The only reason I saw it before yesterday is because I was invited to a press screening. And 2, I think that they believe the expansion of this character will somehow take away from the well-established ones that are actually in the story of the Silmarillion. However, this is not the case whatsoever. Helm Hammerhand, his sons, Wolf, all the characters that are in the Silmarillion are still very faithfully adapted from that story. Hera gives the audience a place to anchor onto while she watches all these fantastical things happen around her, these things of legend, while she is kind of pushed to the background. And yet, she is also a very heroic character who does some amazing, incredible things. The addition of Hera Hammerhand does not take away at all from the original story that is found in the Silmarillion. Helm Hammerhand is still one of the most epic, savage heroes ever put to screen. So this is my plea to you. If you like Lord of the Rings, please give this movie a chance. It is fantastic. Make this movie a success because I want to see more Lord of the Rings anime. Oh, it's a match made in heaven.